Hey guys, the Langbanger. I have a new profile for you, and I wanted to go over my Fire Fist list. I apologize for not making a ton of videos lately. I just honestly feel that this format's pretty stale. I did get the sort of ban list that I wanted, to where a bunch of cards were hit, but at the same time, we pretty much have the same two decks as we had last format, so I really just don't care as much about playing. So, I apologize on that. I will try and get, back on the horse and, yeah, get some more videos for you. But let's go into my list. You have 3 Wolf Bark, you have 3 Gorilla, 3 Bear, 1 Boar, and 3 Maxi. So I really like the low monster count. You really don't want to open up multiple monsters. It just gives you icky hands, and you can't really do anything with multiple monsters outside of Tensu. So that's the monsters. You have 3 Duality, 3 MST, 2 Tenki, 2 Tensu, 2 Lance, Dark Hole, 1 Gyoku, and 1 Bookman. Gyoku is a really interesting card. With Tenki going to 2, I just feel like we needed another Fire Formation card in here. I'm not a huge fan of the traps themselves, so I am not using any of those. But I decided to go with this. Why not? Flip the card, or, play the card, you freeze a card, pop, whatever. So I just really like that card, but just as a one of. Let me think on what else. 2 Tensu. You don't really need 3, because with the low monster count, you're really not going to be doing too much there. So 2 is a good number. Going on to the traps, you have 3 Chain, you have 3 Iron Wall, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, 1 Warning, and 1 Bottomless. So sadly, with the way that the format has gone, I feel like rogue decks almost have to main deck this card unless it like specifically hurts you. There are decks like Evil Swarm and Kinseller, they may not want to use this because of Sombre and Kirkion, but with a deck like this, you're not removing anything, so there's really no harm done, and this card will allow you to stay in the games. So yeah, that's my profile for you. You know, as always, just very generic, but oftentimes, if you keep your builds pretty generic, don't go too crazy on it, you're oftentimes going to have, your best games because of that. So, another card that I was messing around with was Magic Planner in here, and that's simply because, I'm using 6 continuous traps, so send to the grave, draw 2. I feel like that's a really strong play, but at the same time, as I was just saying, there's a whole lot of ideas out there for decks, but you just want to go with the more consistent routes. So while that is a nifty little play, it really isn't doing too much. So I just opted to not use them anymore. So yeah, that's my build, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and stay tuned for more videos. See you.